Hi, so welcome back to Real Auto Reports. We're pulling out of Real Auto Ranch here. I'm Jonathan Malone McGrew. Today we have just a quick real drive video on this 2015 Dodge Charger SXT Plus all-wheel drive. So what does the real drive mean? Well, we are out here driving this car and we wanted to tell you just the driving perspective. We've got a bunch of other videos comparing this to the 13, first impressions, top likes and dislikes, all sorts of fun stuff for you to engage with. If you don't see it on our YouTube channel yet, well, that's because it's coming up down the road. But from a driving perspective, these vehicles are heavy. They're wide, they're big four-door sedans. These really go back to the sedans of yesteryear with the American automotive culture. This is like a Crown Vic or a Grand Marquis would have been in the past, or even a Dodge Charger of the past, you know, big heavy car, or a Coronet, because the Charger really was never a four-door. It was a Coronet or something like that. That would have been your four-door, or your, you know, you had other Plymouth and Dodge vehicles that were like the two-door models, like the Roadrunners and things like that. So from a driving perspective, this does not drive like a 7 Series BMW or an Audi A6 or A5, not A5, but A6 or A8. This is going to drive more like a large muscle car. It goes very well in a straight line. It can corner well, but you're going to feel the size and the weight of this vehicle. It's not agile like that. It is a very deliberate and well-planted vehicle, controlled. It does well, especially in this all-wheel drive model in inclement weather like we have here, all this rain that we've been having while testing it. And it is a safe and secure feeling vehicle. It feels heavy and well planted on the road, but it is I just want to be clear that from a driving perspective, this, if you compared it to like a Nissan Maxima or a Hyundai Sonata Turbo or a BMW 5 Series, this is not going to drive like that. This has a much stronger, heavier feel to it. It has variable steering controls, you know, normal. Oh, and the radio, apparently that'll turn on when you hit the wrong button. But from a driving perspective, it's comfortable. The suspension soaks up bumps well. The all-wheel drive is super capable. It's rear-wheel drive most of the time. Under 40 degrees, it'll go to all-wheel drive. And when you have the windshield wipers on, it'll go to all-wheel drive as well. And that's a pretty cool thing. You can even see it in the vehicle information center, where when you're driving, what mode it's in. So from a driving perspective, it steers well. It's got a decent center feel. The steering's not too heavy, and remember, you can change that up with that sport and comfort and normal setting that I was talking about. If I turn the wipers off here and we're driving along, I believe I can get it to switch back to rear-wheel drive, but it may be that it may actually know what the weather is from the Uconnect system. These are very intelligent cars, and they keep you safe, and that's the nice thing about driving them. Now, you don't have front park assist on this, which from a driving perspective, because it is such a large and now a more rounded car in 15, it would be nice to have some front park assist as an option group. And in the back, you do have rear park assist, and they've changed the way that that looks in this gauge cluster. So you have a visual and the beeping, plus the 8.4 screen with the rear backup camera, which is a very nice view. I think that the camera, you know, from different models, you know, I compare them. The camera is about middle of the road in terms of being clear and easy to see. Compared to other competitors. It is a big screen, you can see a lot, but in terms of the crispness of the picture, it is probably middle to higher in the competition, but it's not the best and the crispest view that I've ever seen in the rear backup cameras. From a 8-speed driving perspective, in the V6 here with the rally package, we have the paddle shifters. Now, the only thing about these paddle shifters from a driving perspective is you also have the multifunction controls back here behind the steering wheel. These are so the right one will control the volume, and the left one will control the track, and then you have preset buttons in the middle. When you add the paddle shifters, you only have the paddle shifters up here on the top, and that you don't have them at the bottom and the top. So it's actually easy to hit the multi-function buttons at the same time as trying to hit the paddle shifters. So it's just something that you want to keep in mind when you're looking at it. But it's neat to have. It gives it a sportier perspective. And I like not having the E shifter like we had in 13. This is a true shifter. If we pull up here, you can see that it goes all the way up into park, and it's lit right here in the top of the shifter. And from a driving perspective, it makes everything very easy and intelligible to see. And you can shift it over into manual mode and shift from the shifter or from the paddles. So that's nice to have. And it's, well, from a driving perspective, it's a nice car to drive, good weighted steering wheel, nice feeling out on the highway. It's a comfortable car, good seating position with good variability in the seat positions and the comfort with the adjustable lumbar support. So a tested price in this SXT Plus all-wheel drive with the 300 horsepower rated V6, the Pentastar V6, and the 8-speed transmission is $38,475 is tested. I'm Jonathan Malone McGrew. This is Real Auto Reports. If you're in the market for a full-size, muscly sedan, well, go take a look at the Charger as well as their competitive set like the Taurus and the Impala. And we will see you down the road for more videos. Make sure you like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and come back for more reviews down the road.